If your child melts down when it's time to leave the house, switch activities, or move from play to bedtime, you're not alone. We see this all the time. Parents often describe their child as fine one moment and completely overwhelmed the next over something that feels really small, and they're usually told their child just needs more structure, better discipline, or more consistency. But transitions aren't a behavior problem, they're a nervous system problem. And once you understand what's happening underneath, these meltdowns stop feeling random and start to make sense. A transition isn't just a change in activity, it's a neurological task. Your child's nervous system has to stop one demand, shift attention, process new sensory input, and reorganize the body for what comes next. And that requires regulation. For kids with a well-regulated nervous system, this shift happens quickly and smoothly. For kids whose system is overloaded, immature, or stuck in alert mode, that shift feels threatening. The body responds the only way it knows how, by going into fight, flight, or freeze. What parents see as a meltdown is actually the nervous system struggling to complete the transition. Parents are often confused by how intense these reactions feel compared to how small the transition seems. But to the nervous system, the size of the transition doesn't really matter. What matters is how much capacity the system has left. If a child has been holding it together all day, managing sensory input, emotional demands, and expectations, a simple transition can be the final load that overwhelms that system. That's why leaving the playground, or turning off the TV, or switching tasks can cause a reaction that feels completely out of proportion. It isn't defiance, it's depletion. When transitions consistently trigger meltdowns, it usually means the gas pedal of the nervous system is still pressed, just stuck in that down position. The sympathetic system stays dominant, keeping the body alert and reactive. The brake, which is the parasympathetic system, never fully engages. This is why verbal warnings, countdowns, or rewards often fail. You're asking a nervous system to slow down when it doesn't have the access to the brake. The body reacts first, and behavior follows second. Most parents are trying to fix the behavior without realizing the system underneath cannot regulate yet. This is also why common strategies like discipline, consequences, or repeated coaching often don't work for transitions. These tools assume the nervous system is capable of flexibility and regulation under stress. For some kids, that's true. For others, not so much. The parents then feel like nothing works, or that they're doing something wrong, or they're missing some key piece. In reality, they're unknowingly working against physiology. The nervous system can't respond to logic, rewards, or reasoning when it's in survival mode. Until regulation improves, transitions will continue to feel explosive. When transition-related meltdowns go unaddressed, they rarely stay isolated. We often see them evolve into difficulty with emotional regulation, increased anxiety, challenges at school, or constant power struggles at home. The nervous system adapts by staying on high alert, which makes flexibility harder over time, not easier. This is why many kids don't simply grow out of transition struggles. The system learns to brace instead of regulate, and the longer the pattern stays in place, the more areas of life it starts to affect. The shift here is important. The question isn't how do we force better transitions, the question is why the nervous system can't shift states efficiently. When transitions are viewed through a regulation lens instead of a behavior lens, the entire approach changes. Transitions become information. They tell us where the system is getting stuck. And then when the nervous system is supported properly, transitions often become smoother without being forced, negotiated, or managed constantly. If transitions consistently trigger meltdowns in your home, there is usually a reason, and it isn't bad parenting. I'm Dr. Steve Lako with Lako Family Chiropractic. We specialize in pediatric and family care with a focus on nervous system regulation. If you want to learn more about our approach to see if it's the right fit for your child, you can check out our website or give our office a call to schedule a consult, because transitions aren't about control, they're about capacity.